Hi Leo, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. Welcome to your January career 2024 reading. This is where we're going to look at your job, your career, your self-worth, where it is that you need to be putting extra energy into your goals. This is Capricorn and Aquarius season during the month of January. We also just had Jupiter move direct at the end of December in Taurus, and by time January ends, we will have Uranus also direct in the sign of Taurus. We also have Mercury now direct on January 1st, and by time we get to the 20th of January, we have Pluto moving into the sign of Aquarius. So lots of forward momentum, you all. So really great time to look at what goals you have, where you are at with your job, where it is that you are possibly thinking of retiring, possibly putting away money for an investment. This is a really good time to make those goals, okay? Leo, before we get into it, I want to thank you for your likes, subscribes, comments, and giving my videos a thumbs up. Lets me know these readings are resonating with you. Drop me a comment below. I love hearing from all of you all. So glad to hear that hopefully you had a good holiday. Looking forward to a brand new year. Now, Leo, do take a look at the description box below. I have highlighted all the important dates for the month of January. We are going to go week by week, and we're also going to look at where you ended December and some helpful messages for the month of January, okay? Let's get into it. You start the first week off with the Six of Wands, as well as the Nine of Pentacles. The second week of January, you have the Knight of Wands in reverse, as well as the Knight of Swords, also in reverse. Week 3 finds you with the World card in reverse, major arcana there, as well as the Seven of Swords. Last week of January, you do have the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Wands. So I do note that you have quite a bit of wand energy, fire energy happening. That definitely could be stemming from the Leo full moon that we have later on in the month of January. But it also could be pointing towards where is it that you have lots of goals that you're trying to achieve during the month of January, okay? Let's go ahead and move the cards all into focus for you so they're all in frame. Now, it's really important this month, Leo, to really pay attention to where it is that full moon occurs for you all. Since it is your full moon, you get one full moon a year, and that full moon actually occurs on January 25th. So really notate this last few weeks of the month, what is going on for you, okay? Let's go ahead and pull a card to see where Spirit has energy and tips for you from the end of December. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Now, before we look at the Knight of Pentacles, I think it's interesting that this second week of the month, you have two Knights both in reverse, and then you have this third Knight in reverse. Knights usually point to some type of information possibly coming to you. This could be information that you already knew, but it's usually slow moving, or with the Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles, this could point to people around you who are trying to give you insight, trying to give you information, or maybe you've been ignoring that information. So keep that in mind. The Knight of Pentacles could point towards something around your job, your finances, some information that could be trying to get to you, but is slow moving, especially because we did have Mercury retrograde almost the entire month of December. So be really forewarned that some type of news could find you by time Mercury moves out of post shadow around the 21st, okay? All right, let's go ahead and pull an overarching theme card for the month of January. and you have new beginnings. So Leo, for many of you all, you are stepping out into some new venture. This could be starting your own business. That could be starting a new career or a new job. This also could point towards your own beliefs of where you are in your year. For many of us, January is that time of looking back over your last calendar year, coming into a new year with new goals. This is a good time to really get clear as to what goals you want to achieve, especially with all this Capricornian energy. Really good time to think about goals. Do remember that this new beginnings could also stem into March or April, when we have that Aries new moon and the astrological new year starts. This could point towards that too. So this could take a few months to unfold, but definitely strong energy there, okay? Now I'm looking over the whole month, and I think it's interesting. You start off really strong with the 6 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, as Mercury moves direct. So that's really nice. And then, like we already kind of talked about, there's some type of conversations that people are trying to bring you news by the time you get to the second week. And then that third week of the month, this is what I'm calling the big week of January, when Pluto moves into Aquarius. Also, the sun moves into Aquarius. I think it's going to be really huge, especially for the fixed signs like you all. Pay attention to someone possibly leaving, maybe your workspace. This could be you, some kind of finality occurring there. And by the time you end the month, you're going to have some type of new opportunity find you, okay? So really interesting month already, Leo. All right, so you start off the first week with this really congratulatory news. You may have been up for a promotion or a raise, or you could have been looking for a new job and you finally hear back from a headhunter or an employer for an interview. You're really feeling good about your situation as you start off the month, which is really beautiful to see. I do think though, Leo, by the time you get to the second week of January, where you do have this new moon in Capricorn the 11th, and then Mars enters Capricorn on the 4th. Really pay attention to who is coming into your life during this time. That Knight of Wands and Knight of Swords is insinuating that possibly there are some people who have some strong personalities. People are trying to get information to you quickly, or maybe things just start moving quickly because it's the new year. Also, we have come into this time now where Mercury is picking up speed. So be prepared for lots of information coming during that second week of January. Now, by the time we get to that third week with Pluto in the sign of, moving into the sign of Aquarius, I do think that many of you are going to see some type of finality. Someone could be coming in or out of your life. This could be at your organization. This could be you. There does feel like there could be someone holding out information that you thought should have already been out there. This could be the head of your company making some big announcement. Maybe you're merging with another company. There's some type of big news that third week of the month. Now remember, Pluto is very slow moving energy, so it may not come out that third week, but trust me, around Pluto moving into Aquarius is when some type of momentum is starting. By the time we end the month, we will have your full moon in Leo on the 25th. Uranus retrograde ends in the sign of Taurus on the 27th. So by the time you get into February, whatever this goal was here with that Ace of Wands, you're going to feel like so much is on your shoulders, okay, Leo? Take your time. Don't make people rush you. I do think that that's going to be a theme, especially for most people as they get back into the swing of things after the holidays. This kind of feeling like, oh my goodness, the world is going a little too fast right now. Take your time, really concentrate on what spirit is trying to bring you, because there's some type of major news that finds you that last week of January that you don't want to miss just because you were so busy. Your head was, through 50,000 emails that you didn't realize that, someone sent you a request for a job offer or something like that. Just pay attention, because some major news could find you by the end of January. So overall, Leo, I think this looks like a really positive month for you. You're starting off really strong. There definitely is some type of new beginning that could be finding you. I do think that you need to pay attention though, because like I said, by the time you get to this 3rd and 4th week of January, some major news is going to be unveiled and you're going to feel like the world is spinning a little too fast and you want to get off. So just be really patient with yourself. Make sure and do some self-care by the time you get to the end of January. All right, Leo, take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs in this video series. If you haven't subscribed to Scorpio Soul Time, I would love if you would. Talk to you later.